All right. Let's see how that goes. All right. Very good. And yes, that card there, I'm gonna have. I forgot about that one. I didn't razz that one off like I should have with the other ones there. The other day, I forgot that one didn't have a team assignment, so I think hopefully this will work out. Though I got the focus set in a little bit more on the auto, so hopefully we can kind of get a little bit more of a better pickup when we're up close. But then we'll still be able to get the yeah. Alrighty. Send out the live messages. Right. Very good, very good. So there we go. Now I could focus up front. That'll do. I think that'll work out pretty well then. So very good. Again, like I said, this card I meant to. I forgot that it didn't actually have ownership there when I was packing things up. So um, I'll have to razz this one off from whoever was in the B break for the last inner there of credentials. Excuse me. So we'll have to re-razz that off there. Again, like I said, we just got up live. I'm going to try to give folks obviously a few minutes to make their way into the room. There we go. All righty. So like I said, we're going to be trying something a little bit different with the camera tonight, which I think this is going to help. And yes, like I said, this is we'll have to still razz. Like I said, I forgot that he didn't have a team assignment there when I was packing things up. So we still have to razz this guy off. Again, whoever was in the B break for the last dinner of the credentials, case 216B, this will be razzed off amongst you guys. But like I said, I think though, hopefully I got the camera kind of figured out because I got the autofocus on, but I kind of brought the focus in a little bit more. So it's kind of picking up the cards a little bit quicker when we have them up close, but then we'll still be able to have the autofocus for like the background and everything. Anyways, so yes, this is what we're all here for. Let's see. Pull that up. Let's go ahead and open this bag. Actually, before we open it up, there's your there's some numbers there for you. 816. 816 on the inner. And there it is. More 24-25 credentials. Set that off to the side for the moment. Again, tonight is a tonight is a 3-box break. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat, I suppose. Alrighty. So as everything, as you guys can see, obviously we have the boxes now numbered 1 through 10. Well, I guess Ryan knows what he wants: 2, 7, and 10. So just remember, if the boxes suck, blame Ryan. Yeah, it's always my fault. All right, obviously, these are all back in the case. Set that off to the side. 2, 7, and 10. We'll just work our way down the line. 2 will do 2, 7, then 10. Put the card holders down. And we'll explain the break predictions real fast. Go over the teams list, then we'll jump into the to the break. Again, this is just kind of, like I said, a little customer appreciation break, if you will. So I didn't really have any kind of numbering for it. Just figured it was just a nice, cheap break to give to the folks at the powder keg. Again, I'm not making like a single, I'm not making a single dime off this, but that's okay. Again, like I said, I'm all about, giving back and stuff where I can. But anyways, so break predictions are, yeah, I would love to see something cinnamon ring licking tonight. Absolutely. But break predictions tonight are as follows. We have 4 break predictions. I got a little marker on my finger there. But we have 4 break predictions that we put out for every break for the most part. And if we get 3 out of the 4 break predictions, I give away like an extra prize to the break. But if we get 4 out of 4, I'll give away the original prize, and then I'll add something else on top of it. So we'll give away 2 things. And again, they go to whoever participated in that break if we are able to reach those goals there for the break predictions. I think tonight what we're going to do is, just because we're going to be doing a lot of mixers this week, I think we're going to do 1 free mixer spot, I think. And then we'll do, if we do it, so 3 out of 4, we'll do 1 free mixer spot. And if we go 4 out of 4, we'll do an extra one on top of it. So that'll be the prizes tonight. Will be a free mixer spot and an upcoming break. The break predictions tonight are as follows. Again, I tried to softball these a little bit. It's only 3 boxes, 8 packs a box, so 24 packs total tonight. So not a ton of opportunity, if you will. But again, we'll have some chances. But again, so tonight is hit at least one debut ticket access auto. So at least 1 debut ticket access out of the 3. Break prediction number 2, hit at least 2 acetate autos, or not autos, excuse me, acetate cards. They don't have to be autoed as long as they're acetate clear cut. That's fine. Break prediction number 3, hit a card number 250 or less. And then break prediction number 4, hit 2 team color matched cards. So, and, again, we'll have to kind of judge what we see there on that and go from there. So again, if we get 3 out of 4, I'll give away a free mixer spot, and if we get 4 out of 4, I'll add that second one on top. So again, 2 of you guys will hopefully walk away with a free mixer spot. All right, so real quick, the teams tonight are as follows. We have the Devils going to Izzy. We have the Ducks going to Rob. We have the Avs going to Vance. We got Vancouver going to Izzy. We got Pittsburgh going to Jason. We got Flyers going to Micah. Congrats there, Micah. Islanders going to Will. We got Nashville to Graham. We got Montreal to Vance. We got the Kings going to Eric. Seattle's going to Liz. Winnipeg's going to Jason. St. Louis is going to Graham. Ottawa is going to Ryan. Wild are going to Chris. Sabres are going to Chris. Rangers are going to Snowy. Detroit is going to Rob. Snowy. And then we got Vegas going to John. Sharks going to Rob. Snowy. We got Dallas going to Vance. Tampa going to Vance. Chicago going to Micah. Columbus going to Graham. Carolina going to Chris. Graham's got the Capitals. Edmonton's going to Chris. Flames going to Nikki. Boston's going to Izzy. Toronto to Graham. Florida to Graham. And Chris has Utah. So there you go, guys. That is going to be the teams tonight. So once again, best of luck as always. just a cheap little break 3 boxes. We get what we get. You know, again, would love to see at least a few nice ones come out of here. So, again, best of luck to everybody. Let's see what we can do. A little more 24-25 credentials on tap. Got the old Bedard 98 on the sticker, 89 on the box. Box 98 on the sticker. I know it's not really clear at the moment, but 98 on the sticker, and then 89. You want to focus on me there, buddy. 89 on the box. All right. So let's see what happens. Again, if I can, I will try to set the auto off to the side if I can catch it. And we'll set it right here, and we'll wait to the end of the box to hopefully reveal it. If I catch it. I mean, again, no guarantees. They can be a little sneaky. Of course, we're starting off with an acetate card already. Zegras Ishier. McKinnon front row talent. That's a Hattie Zach Hyman. Let's see what we got. Where's the numbering at? Oh. Could be autoed. It's at a 99. Best of luck. Where's it going to? That would have been nice if that was autoed, but still solid hit overall. Going to the Toronto Maple Leafs, 78 of 99. Austin Matthews. Toronto's going to Graham. So there you go, Graham. Yes, I know you want to see it in there properly. There we go. Matthews, 78 out of 99 ticket access for the Toronto Maple Leafs. There we go. Mr. Zach Hyman. David. Johnston, excuse me, not Johnstone, Johnston. We got speed of the game right after that. Zach Dean of the Blues. Mark Stone. Kuzmenko. Robertson. Cheered to the rafters. Something gold. Could be good. Debut ticket. Excuse me. Wow, 1 out of 5. We got a gold gold debut ticket access going to the Carolina Hurricanes. Scott Morrow, 1 out of 5. It's a nice little hit there going to Carolina. I think going to Chris. I think he traded for the Canes. I think that was Jackson Blake. I thought signed that big extension, or I think that's his name, Jackson Blake, or something like that. But there you go. It's very solid though. Very nice. Like I said, 1 out of 5. Again, we did not hit one of these out of any of our cases either. So, okay, kind of cool hitting that. Something new. And that will take care of one of your break predictions right there, because that's out of 5. We were looking for 50 or less. So one break prediction is now down. Still need another acetate, then a debut ticket access auto, then 2 team colored hits. Oops. Ken Johnson, front row talent. And for the Boston Bruins, we got 256 out of 299. David Pastrnak. Boston's going to Izzy. Kopitar. I think this is the auto. So it's not a debut ticket access, I don't believe. I think it's a retro. Fantilli and Zibanejad. So we're just going to go ahead and take it. Set it right there. Not going anywhere. It's going to sit there right on that little podium. Focused in again. There we go. Oh, that's a hit. Got Connor Bedard cheered to the rafters for the Hawks. Travis Konechny, front row talent for the Flyers. Then we got out of 999, 458. Going to the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Again, Ducks are going to you, Rob. Olin Zellweger. We're normally pretty good for at least a Zellweger hit for the Ducks, I feel like most breaks. Just need to find a hardcore Zellweger collector. Have them jump in the breaks. Go Pasta. Then we got Adam Fantilli, and then we got our non-numbered horizontal. That's why I'm trying this out, because again, I like having the autofocus for that feature. But I just wanted to make sure I can get it to where I can get, when it's up close like this, I have a better focus, which so far it's been pretty good. So I'm not too upset with it. Connor Geeky for the Lightning. Non-numbered DTA here. So, but yeah, so I definitely like having the background more in focus, though, for sure. You want to focus. There it is. Trevor Moore. Cole Caulfield. Got Connor Bedard, milestone pucks. We've got a bobblehead maybe. Oh no, it's a championship ring. These are normally pretty low numbered. What do we got? Who's the champion? Going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay going to Vance. That's a nice one there for you. Out of 100. Again, I know these are at least lower number for sure because they're not as common as some of the other ones. So out of 100. Nice hit here going to the Bolts. There we go. Very nice. All right. Let's get the actually, we'll go ahead and show the auto off real fast. Obviously, there it is. Box number 7. What do we got behind Mr. Will Smith? Let's look at the initials. Let's look at the initials here. There's a retro ticket access. GG. Okay, going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Another one here again. It's Gage. I can't tell. I'm not sure how to say his last name there. So got Gage though for the Bolts. So, but there you go, Vance. He's a rookie. The Tampa Bay Lightning. You just sometimes it is better to hold with teams. Like I said, I understand wanting to get the something more on the PC side and stuff, but sometimes it is better to hold on there in the end. Come on now. So we got 72. 72 on the sticker. 56 on the box. Fast. But I mean, I think that's kind of how breaks go, right? There's always going to be those teams in a break that tend to do well, and but a lot of times it goes around, right? I mean, everyone's kind of had their breaks where they've done very well and they've hit a lot of good stuff, and it's obviously not every break. Of course, we've had a few people go on some pretty legendary streaks, though. I'll say that. 72 on the sticker. 56 on the box. We've had a few folks that really, they were riding high there for several breaks. I remember Jonesy with the Habs there and the 21-22 and 22-23 stuff. I mean, we were hitting Montreal stuff like crazy anytime he took them. And then, Chris has been on a really good heater with us there before. And, I think Sleepers is Sleepers. There we go. Get to adjust. There's a hit there. Horvat, Fox. You got Bobby McMahon jumping on the ice. Victor Hedman, front row talent. 574 out of 999. Another one for the Ducks. We got Sam Colangelo. Mr. Colangelo. Come on down. Why would it be considered a team color match? I would probably say no to that, just because there's really like no. I guess when I say like team, I'm talking more like these cards and stuff like that. Clowns hate Tangelos. We got Shimon Nemitz. You fight the good fight, brother. That's a Hattie Sebastian Aho. We got our unnumbered horizontal. Going to the Utah Hockey Club, we got Josh Doan. I have a feeling like his stuff and like Boldix, and there's a few other guys that, you know, obviously did not make the cut for autos and things like that. You know, I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of his stuff probably be updates in next year's credentials. I have a feeling most likely. They do seem to, you know, I think, well, I'm sure it's also because they probably didn't get their stuff in time, so they had to kind of hold it over anyways, but I just have a feeling you'll probably see his stuff be updates in next year's credentials. Chuck cheered to the rafters. We got a blue, $3.99. Nylander and Ben. Going to the Philadelphia Flyers, we have Ivan Fedotov. Blue. 13 out of 399. Going to the Flyers there for Dotov. So there you go. Let's get the focus in there. We got Marchenko. We got Benson jumping on the ice. And next up for the Vegas Golden Knights, 62 out of 299. We got Jack Eichel. Packs open like that. Yeah, we got another acetate, so that should take care of your second break prediction then. So you just need a debut ticket access and then 2 team color matches there. Unless this is a debut ticket access autos, you know, clear cut. That would kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone then at that point. Milestone Brock Faber. Front row talent Mitch Marner. Oh, this one's on the other side though, 99. This could be autoed. I think we'll put it down for right now. Just for right now. Just for the moment. Oops. Have Johnson. Brock Nelson. And then for the Florida Swamp Kitties, Florida's going to Graham. We got Matthew Tkachuk, I do believe. First 500 fans. Alrighty. Got Jason Robertson. There we go. Stutzla. Connor Hellebuck, cheer to the rafters. Steve Stamkos. Yeah, numbered cheer to the rafters, I'm thinking. Nope, that's a Hattie. Going to the Philadelphia Flyers, we have Travis Konechny, 53 out of 149. Another one going to Philly here. If only that was true. If only, if only. So 53 out of 149. Draisaitl. Marchand. Beniers. Leo Carlson jumping on the ice. And we got speed of the game. So, fortunately, I'm going to say no to all those, actually, unfortunately. I like your effort, though. I will say that. You guys are spunky tonight. And that's what I'm saying. I don't blame you. You know, I respect it. Let's see what we got. 79 out of 9, or not 999, but out of 99. Where's it going to? Let's find out. Going to the Dallas Stars. So this will take care of 2 more breaks. So you guys will have now 3 out of 4. So we'll do at least one one giveaway for a free break spot. Dallas in this one is going to Vance. Yeah, kid had a pretty good year there. He's got some skill from what I understand, so definitely not a bad 79 out of 99. Definitely not a bad hit there. Solid, very solid. All right, let me get the base and the hits out of the way real fast. Move on to the last box. So we got 02 on the sticker, 91 on the box. All right. Oh, 2 on the sticker. 91 on the box. Second real quick. All right. This is the final box of the break. And thank you guys for filling it up. And again, hopefully we at least had a little bit of fun, a little cheap fun for today. But tomorrow, the real game begins. Come on now. Well, we got our auto. It looks like another retro ticket. Man, this thing's being fussy right now. Van Tilly jumping on the ice. That's a Hattie Jason Robertson. Again, we'll just go ahead and set that right there. Kind of losing the plot here with the camera, unfortunately, but yes, sir. Come on now. Cheer to the rafters. Got Spurgeon, and I think we got a jersey behind it. It's upside down is what it is. And another one going to the Bolts. So Tampa's having a good break tonight. First 500 fans going to Kucherov and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa saying it's all about me tonight. Me. I. That is what Tampa is saying tonight. And we still got 7 more to go. So again, I'm assuming there's going to be some other. I would like to think some other particularly very nice hits coming out of those boxes as well. So, I'll be adding those. I'll be sprinkling them in to these new mixers that we're going to be putting up again over the course of the week. Johnson front row talent. Fantilli Zibanejad. And for the New York Rangers, we got looks like 88 out of 149. 88, 149 for the Rangers. Breadman. Front row talent. Temi Panarin, 88 out of 149. What do we got next? I am kind of avoiding you guys, to be honest with you. It's nonsense is what it is. Just a bunch of nonsense. You're grasping at straws, buddy. You don't got a leg to stand on. We got Will Smith, and then we got Logan Stankoven right there. Speed of the game. That's McDavid. That's a hit. Got Matthew Nyes jumping on the ice. Stone Pucks, Jack Eichel. And next up for the Calgary Flames, going to Nikki. Samuel Honzek. Hyman. And we got for the Blue Jackets, got Gavin Brindley going to Columbus. Columbus is going to Graham. Going to Graham. Gramster. The Gramster. Sure. Gavin Brindley. Two more packs. And we'll get into the final auto of the break. It's a Hattie, Austin Matthews. Cheer to the Raptors, Connor Bedard. We got an orange 101 out of 199. Another one for the Carolina Hurricanes, another Scott Morrow. $104 out of 199. Tage Thompson. John Carlson. We got front row talent. We got Adam Fox here. 152 out of 299. I see that's blue. So I guess, I don't know. I guess. I mean, the front row talent's a little spotty, but, you know, I'm a nice guy. So we'll just say you kind of squeaked it out just enough, I suppose. All righty. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Should be our final auto of the break. So we got for initials. Y and K. Yeah, well, you that was going to the as soon as you see Y, it's like, I know where that's going to. Going to Calgary. So there you go, Nikki. Kuznetsov. So there you go, Jan Kuznetsov. And that'll do it for tonight. So again, congrats there to you guys. Got all 4 of the break predictions, so there you go. So we'll do a little giveaway, I'm sure, tomorrow. I'll be posting spam up then as well. I will be probably posting another mixer up tomorrow, so to be aware of that. So we're posting up another one, and it will be more than, we may have a box of credentials in there, but it's most likely going to be more than that. So again, just to be clear about it, like I said, we're going to be breaking more than just credentials over the week. Like I said, I got a pretty good spread, I feel. We may still try to get a couple boxes of MVP when it comes out as well, just to open it up and check it out. But again, like I said, this week is more or less just to be just laid back, take it easy. We're just gonna do mixers and things like that. Not gonna worry about cases and all that stuff. And we're just gonna do just some cheap mixers throughout the week and just have some fun doing that. And then again, like I said, once next week comes out, because I do believe I'm hearing that Premiere is supposed to be coming out next week. We'll jump into that and get a case of that at that point, and take it from there. But as always, everybody, I do appreciate it. Again, hopefully you guys had yourself a fun little 3 boxes. That's all it was, nothing more than that. But again, like I said, it was just more or less just try to put something cheap up, have a little fun, do a little rip for you guys. And again, you guys were able to squeak out a couple extra things for yourselves. And then again, I will obviously, like I said, have to razz this off from the people in 16B there, whatever. Again, like I said, I forgot he didn't have a team assignment. But I do appreciate it, though, everybody. I really do. Always have fun doing this for you guys. Like I said, we'll be posting up more breaks over the week. Like I said, most likely tomorrow we'll have another one up. So, again, just keep your eyes out for that. And again, I'll be posting spam up as well. But again, just always appreciate it each and every time we get these breaks filled. We can go live here on YouTube. And we're always looking forward to it. Always doing the best we can. Obviously, can't always guarantee the monster hits for you, but like I said, we always do the best we can for each and every one of you every time you guys buy into the breaks and then trust us to do this for you. But all right, folks, you guys have a wonderful evening. Have a good night. And until next time, folks, powder cake, pack ribs. Always looking forward to it. Till next time, everybody. Good night.